guys, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are returning. I am Beauty Heathen. Today's video is not what I was really expecting to do. I figured I would go with something maybe a little bit lighter. I am so sorry that the video didn't get posted today like I had planned. My video editing software is being extremely glitchy and extremely annoying. I had gotten most of the way through editing the video that I was going to be posting, and when I woke up the next morning and I opened it up to finish it up so I could export it and upload it, it had undone a lot of the stuff that I had already done. So I had to go back and re-edit things that I had already edited. But anyway, that is neither here nor there. Today's reading is not going to be a true crime reading because, again, I needed something a little bit on the lighter side. Today, I am looking into the future of cryptocurrency. I'm not going to lie, I am not somebody who is extremely knowledgeable about cryptocurrency. Quite honestly, it scares the hell out of me, and every time I think about it, it makes me extremely nervous. Thankfully, recently, D'Angelo Wallace had done a video on cryptocurrencies, and I will link it somewhere up here so you can go watch it if you so choose to do so. And he really opened my eyes to aspects of cryptocurrency that I was not aware of, like its environmental impact, and that cryptocurrencies are actually mined from data on the internet. I had no idea about any of that. So I figured, why not give this a look-see, see what comes up? Because, I don't know, maybe I've watched too much Walking Dead. Maybe I've watched too many of these situations happen where the economy crashes and then people lose money in the stock market, and people lose money in a variety of ways, that I tend to be more comfortable with more solid state forms of currency, I guess you could say. Let's just take a look and see what the potential future of cryptocurrency may be. As with all of my readings, everything is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. Please do not send hate to anyone mentioned in these videos, which I doubt you'll be able to do anyway, because I'm talking about a thing and not a person. But anyway, please do not weaponize these videos. Please do not send hate to anyone. At the end of the day, these are just readings based off the energies that I am picking up regarding the subject at hand. I shuffled the one deck off camera, as always, and everything else that I shuffle on camera will be shuffled live. So with all of that said, let's get into it. Victory and success. So right off the bat, there are a lot of people with a lot of faith in cryptocurrencies, material and spiritual prosperity. They will be seeing their investments grow. Wisdom, people overall learning about it. More and more people joining on, which is something that we've already seen happening. We've seen as people with the financial backing to make more risks have done so and seen success with it. Bitcoin has opened up to people who may not have as much money to invest, or not just Bitcoin, but all the cryptocurrencies currently. More people are taking interest in them, learning about them, and investing in them. Light. So far, everything seems very positive. Discontent and boredom. Balance. And overall, So I'm just trying to make sure that these cards are in frame. As soon as I drew the balance card, especially where it's following discontent and boredom, I heard in my head, with all good things must come to an end, or, you know, anything that rises must eventually fall. Universe. Fulfillment of wishes. Death card. End of a cycle, rebirth of another. Okay. I don't have a very good feeling about this. I have a bad feeling it may very well occur that people with more money, who are making a lot of money with these cryptocurrencies, may end up selling their cryptocurrencies for real dollars, and potentially may end up crashing the system and costing the little guy a lot of money. Maybe this is why I've been feeling extremely nervous about it, not just because I don't know much about it, but I have some sort of sense of it, wherein, because it's all an online currency, it's kind of, in a way, dealing with the stock market. Spiritual strength, material harvest, see? People who have the most, yep, and then moving on. Emotional withdrawal. This is gonna, I don't have a good feeling about this. Financial and material changes. Choose wisely. Truth. Destiny. These cryptocurrencies may be destined to fail. Oh, God. That's a double card in regular tarot. God. That's corruption. That's obsession. Addiction. Heart chakra. Rest and rejuvenate. Prosperity begins. Positive movement forward. Recognition and reward. Harmony. Obstacles and challenges. Rejoice and celebration. I know that cryptocurrency doesn't work like a pyramid scheme, but for some reason those words popped in my head. Maybe it's because at the top of the pyramid you have the more wealthy beneficiaries of cryptocurrency, and at the bottom you have a lot of less affluent people feeding into the system. And I just have a bad feeling that the people at the top of the pyramid are going to make a lot of money off of this, and it's going to cause a lot of losses for the people on the lower levels. This is kind of reminding me of the economy crash, I believe it was in 2007, and other economy crashes that have happened before that, where people in positions of power like these banks and investors made a lot of money. I mean, we even saw it with this pandemic, where people who have got a lot more. People who don't have lost a lot. And it just seems like we have this world, this economy, where the people in positions of having tend to repeatedly take advantage of the people who don't. And this is feeling very much like a similar circumstance. I did do a little bit of research before I just came on, when I was just out of curiosity Googling Bitcoin. And as I Googled Bitcoin, up came what happens to Bitcoin if the dollar crashes. Apparently the value of Bitcoin ties to the value of the dollar. So if the dollar decreases, so does the value of Bitcoin. If the dollar crashes, so may Bitcoin. So it may be considered a more risky investment. Yep, suffering in silence. This is all the people at the bottom. Trapped in fear, everyone losing, having been deceived. I shuffled these cards before I came on in a very neutral way. And I asked for the truth regardless of what I or anyone else wanted to hear. I asked for information for everybody's highest good. And these are the things that are coming up, and I don't like it. I'm feeling very much like the people on the lower level of that pyramid are the sacrificial lambs to the people who have a lot to gain. Throat chakra speaking up, accelerated motion, authority, could be a or other male figures or somebody with masculine energy in a position of power. Stand your ground, triumphant success, shadow, things hidden from view, mental conflict, disruption. This may be governments, because I believe cryptocurrency is not just here in the United States, but it's an international currency. This may consist of a variety of governments and or law enforcement agencies potentially investigating and looking into this, should this happen. Firm foundation, new beginnings, emotional loss, spiritual union. Why do I have a bad... For some reason I have a bad feeling that the people, by and large, who may be behind these cryptocurrencies may have done things like this before. Maybe not in this sense, but in the sense of getting people to invest in basically nothing, real world money, into things that aren't technically real. This kind of reminds me of what D'Angelo Wallace was talking about with NFTs, that when you invest in an NFT, you're basically buying a receipt. You're not actually buying something. It's a digital product. So there's nothing physical that you can say that you actually own something. And I think that's where a lot of the risk comes in, because you're buying something that's digital and not physical. Power. Just have a feeling of a situation of cut our losses, let's regroup, let's build something new, get people to do this all over again and keep doing this cycle. And I have a feeling that it will keep happening over and over again unless somebody steps in. Hope, patience, and planning. This mirrors my pillar card in the deck that I use for looking into legal cases. Foundation and achievements. I'm seeing outrage. People losing a lot. The waiting game, partnerships. I'm seeing advocacy groups, but it taking time. People becoming aware of this situation. Seeing patterns. Movement, choices, decisions. Third eye, awareness. I have a feeling something will end up being done, but it's going to come at great loss. And a lot of people will get very, very hurt and may never recover. Intuition, this is the Empress card in regular tarot. Passion ignited, someone fighting, triumph, birth of new ideas. Solar plexus chakra is all about personal power, emotional loss, or heartache and loss, awareness, base chakra, safety, security, real world issues, conflict and defeat. All that may happen is they may be able to change the laws for things going forward, but they may not be able to help or get people back any of their money. I hope I'm wrong, but I just have this bad feeling. And usually when I have bad feelings like this, more often than not, they prove correct. Something is drawing me to this deck. I don't know why, but I guess we'll find out. What advice do you have for people regarding investing in cryptocurrencies? Sorry, let me rephrase that. What advice do you have for people? Where should people invest their money and interest in, if not for cryptocurrency? Take charge with authority. With this card, I'm sensing be careful where you invest things. Embrace the energy of peace. Strangely enough, with that card I heard, don't look for quick gains, look for slow, steady ones. Feel loved and comforted, Mother Earth, or Earth Mother. Perhaps you may want to invest monies in green energy or environmental projects that may start coming up in stock markets. Direction Guardian, choose your path. Diversify portfolios, which is general investment advice anyway. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, do not go for it. If something sounds too good to be true, it generally is. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Look at stocks or investment opportunities that hold your interest or that you may be passionate about. Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. Don't forget that the people around you are more important than amassing huge amounts of wealth. These are the messages that I'm getting. Warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Don't be afraid to take risks, but at the same time, those that you make sure that they are measured and well thought out and planned. Unlock the magic within. Don't be afraid to start building wealth within yourself, be it through projects, be it through manufacturing things. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Pay attention to those who have more experience than you, potentially with investing, If you have trusted individuals who are willing to guide you, they may be people that you may feel comfortable listening to, but again, also be cautious and keep heeding your intuition. Wise one, grow within your current situation. The sage, be devoted and committed. The traveler, move in a new direction. Winter, take care of your needs. And finally, peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right. So if you see something starting to sink, let it go. Don't take people's words or advice as absolutes. Many things can affect things such as the stock market or cryptocurrencies, anything of that nature. If you see things start to dip, my advice is sell then and don't hold out to see if it'll recover, especially when it comes to more risky investments, which apparently this one seems to be. So I'm actually going to end this here. And I advise everyone to just be cautious, take care of yourselves, make sure that you're not spreading yourselves too thin. Don't run the risk of losing everything for the potential of future gain. Make sure whatever investments you make, you do so cautiously, carefully, and make sure to do a lot of research before doing so. Again, this is not a video with me telling you guys what to do, where to invest your money and where not to. This is just me looking into cryptocurrencies by and large and advising accordingly based on the cards and the energies that I'm picking up. So with all of that said, until next time, I wish you all the brightest of blessings and blessed be.